C'est la Java bleue, la Java la plus belle, celle qui ensorcelle quand on la danse les yeux dans les yeux, au rythme joyeux. Quand les corps se confondent, comme au monde il n'y en a pas deux.
My name is Steven Gallegos, and this is my data collection for the country of France. This is for HLS 565, International Health Problems for the Fall of 2013. As we take a look at some of the beautiful people of France, we'll begin by pinpointing where France is located. This is a map of Europe. It's on the southwestern side of the continent. As you can see, it sits right above Spain. As we take a closer look, we see that it's bordered by Spain, Italy, Switzerland, Germany, Luxembourg, and Belgium. You see the United Kingdom sitting above the English Channel right there, almost completely surrounded by water, but yeah, except for that eastern side. So some quick facts on France. This is going to be table 1 from the assignment. Total population 65.7 million, percent urban 86%, infant mortality rate 3 out of 1,000, under 5 mortality rate 4 per 1,000, neonatal mortality 2 per 1,000, and neonatal as a proportion of all under 5 2 out of 1,000 out of 3974. Percentage of low birth weight 7%. This was done in 1998. I'm assuming that was the last record that I could find. I'm assuming it's gone down. I don't see why it would go up. 82 years is the life expectancy. 2.08 per woman is the fertility rate. Crude death 8.96 per 1,000. Birth rate 12.6 per 1,000. Deliveries by a skilled attendant 99%. This was done in 93. Again, was the last record. The only reason why it wouldn't be 100 is, I would assume, just like here in the United States, women choose to give natural births. So that's the only reason why I could see that not being at 100%. As we take a look at some of the other indicators there, the HIV on that data. Evolution of child mortality and fertility. This is going to be tables 2 and 3 from the assignments. So we take a look at some of the French babies that I could find on the internet. If we take a look at the graph here, we can see that there was a slight decrease in the fertility rate, and it dropped a little bit in the 70s, and that's when, you know, contraceptives were introduced, so that obviously would go down a bit. But for mortality rate for infants and for under 5, as you can see from the 1960s, has definitely dropped over the past 3-4 decades, 5 decades even. Compared to its bordering countries, we have for the fertility rate, it looks like, yeah, the women are actually healthier, or more fertile, I should say, than the other countries. At 2.03, it leads that area of the world, I guess, or that part of Europe by a lot. With, I guess, second place would be Belgium with 1.84 on that. Mortality rate for infants per 1,000 live births. Again, France has the lowest mortality rate in this category at 3.3. Germany, Belgium 3.4. Oh, and Italy, Spain with the lowest out of those 6 countries there. We'll take a look at mortality rate for under 5. This is where, yeah, France kind of loses its top spot here with 4.2. Italy is going to have the lowest mortality rate for under 5. Spain again with the highest, so I don't know if Spain's system is different, but I've noticed with all of these indicators, they kind of change a little bit. So I mean, it's not like France would be the top dog in all of the categories. They all kind of have their own ups and downs per category. Here we took a look at neonatal mortality rate. France again 2.4, with 4 countries here at 2.4. Switzerland again they would take the top spot in this one at 3.2, Spain at 2.8, and the rest at 2.4. Life expectancy at birth, total years. I was surprised at this too. I said earlier it was about 82%, so yeah, I definitely rounded up there. Switzerland in this case has the highest at 82.69. France at 81.66, or about 82. Same about Italy, Italy and Spain, and then Germany and Belgium at 80. So almost a full year younger if you live in Germany or Belgium, which it might be just, you know, the data. I don't know if there's a specific reason why that happens. Prevalence of HIV, population of ages 15 to 49, again at 0.4, with 4 of the countries at 0.4. Germany has the lowest, Belgium, and again, I don't know if it has to do with that specific country's maybe sexual education or what's going on there, but immunization pretty high all around. France would be the lowest at 89%, Germany 99%, and again, I don't know what 10% difference is. It's kind of big, so I don't know if there's like a mandatory immunization for measles in Germany or in some of the other countries, but I really don't know why France would be at 89%. As we take a look at the Eiffel Tower there, we'll begin to look at other indicators, which is table 5. We didn't have a table 4 for France. For refugee humanitarian assistance indicators, we'll take a look at some pictures here that I found of, I think these were in World War either 1 or 2 times, but the estimated number of citizens of the country living as refugees in other countries, only 100, so not a lot, but the other way around, there's quite a few. France does hold about 217,865 refugees that live in France, and 49,885 are the estimated number of asylum seekers. Environmental and hygiene indicators. Again, I found some ads in a paper. I couldn't tell you what they mean. I think that one's for MGOs. But yeah, just some posters and some ads that I found in relation to hygiene. Pretty good. Environmental sustainability is in 4th quantile. Air quality 3rd. Water quality 3rd. Biodiversity is the 1st quantile. Terrestrial systems 4th quantile. So all around, again, with its neighboring countries, I don't know if the pollution is a big problem, but yeah, it ranked lower than its bordering countries. As we look at the money part of things, or the economy, I should say, gross domestic produce 2.291 trillion, per capita 36,100, family income the 32.7, main lines of telephones 39.883 million, telephone lines of mobile phone 59.84 million, internet users 45.262 million, percent of poorest 72%, percent of richest 40.2%. As we take a look at the population pyramid here, I got a blank screen there. We see, yeah, here we go. We kind of we're looking at the box shape of things, where we see, I guess, the working class is going to be where most of the population falls into, that specific age group or category. So I mean, when you look at the box shape, you're looking at low infant mortality, slow population growth, and long life expectancy. Similar to the US, we have something like that where our working class makes up the bulk of our population. Some of the references we used, and I was just very, I guess, general about this because we pulled them from other sources. So the CIA World Factbook got a lot of info, the child info, ESI, UNHR, which is the UN Refugee Agency, UNICEF, and World Bank is where I pulled most of the data from. Again, I didn't have a table 4, so that kind of took away from some of the time here. But I appreciate you watching. I hope it was what you were looking for, and I hope you learned some cool facts, some indicators about France, and pretty healthy country in my opinion. And health system is amazing. Wouldn't mind making a trip out there and experiencing that for myself. Thank you again, and you have a good one. Thanks. Bye.